What's up, everybody? I just found out that the Batman v Superman CinemaSins thing was out. The video was out. Been out for a couple days. I'm gonna go check it out. I know for the fact that the whole Martha thing is gonna be in this, just because that was like the biggest bone anyone had to pick. Maybe even the fact that the fact that everything seemed kind of just thrown together, just because we're introducing all these characters into one movie, and just kind of seemed a little confusing at times. But you know what? We'll see how it goes. Let's have fun with this, and yeah, let's just hit the play button right now. Batman v Superman. 20 minutes. DC Comics.
Let me ask everyone a question. Every screenwriter grows up being told not to put narration in the movie unless it enhances the story. And why does every screenwriter put narration that doesn't enhance the story into their screenplay? For the third time in 3 Batman franchises, we get the dead parent origin story.
Well, it's a pretty big part of the story, though. Zack Snyder film.
Also, this is the type of hero that plays the 1940 film The Mark of Zorro, but also coming soon because this is 1981 after all, Excalibur. Zack, the public has already seen Bruce Wayne's parents' deaths several times. Yes,
right.
But seen it in slow motion. Bruce falls into a hole that would kill most people, and he's not Batman yet, and yippee, the Batcave.
Right.
The pearls, why he intentionally fucked up the necklace by pulling his gun bolt. Now he'll have to pick them out of the rich people blood. Over goddamn use of slow goddamn motion.
That's why the movie's 2 hours long.
Remember this, it will become inexplicably and infuriatingly important.
Infuriatingly important.
What? Also, confidence building Bat Tornado.
Beautiful lie.
Ben Affleck describes this movie in one sentence. No way the film could have started here. He definitely needed to rehash his parents' death in order to understand this. Totally.
Right.
In the middle of all this bull, Bruce really thought it was a good idea.
So my dog loves jumping on this table. Hey, get down.
Bruce Wayne landing in Metropolis and immediately getting into his private vehicle, a Jeep fucking Renegade, the very definition of a common middle-class vehicle. See one of these things at every goddamn stoplight. Bruce Wayne would be driving a Tesla, or at the very least a BMW, not a goddamn Jeep. Yes, the sequence of Bruce experiencing the carnage of Man of Steel's climax is interesting. It's also revisionist history by the man who took too personally the criticism that Man of Steel killed too many innocent people. So, whatever mobile network these people are using is apparently alien attack proof.
Alien attack proof.
My signal when I'm under an umbrella.
I want you to get everyone out of the building right now.
Jack decides just now is the appropriate time to evacuate. He has to ask Bruce's approval to go to the bathroom.
Right.
Bruce Wayne alone running into the fray while everyone else panics. Yeah, even in a movie this shitty, I'm duty bound to remove sins for something so badass.
You removed 2.
Do you think? Also, good fucking eyesight to spot Mr. Wayne at that distance in a dust cloud. This guy's trapped underneath one single girder. Like, a whole building just fell. Apparently the only rubble is a lot of dust and a couple girders. In the middle of a dust cloud, from ground level and without any visual enhancement gear on, how the hell can Bruce clearly see these two fighting? Apparently saw the girl right next to him. The little girl who lost her mother stands here waiting for Bruce Wayne hugs, because she knows how close the Wayne logo sign is and how cool a shot it'll make. Hans Zimmer's finger gets stuck on the down button.
Hans Zimmer's great, though. I have a lot of his music just to listen to.
Right. Explained how this Kryptonian vessel full of kryptonite crash landed in the Indian fucking Ocean. Also kryptonite, in case you confused it with Nairobi Judd. Oh, hey, it's Jimmy Olsen, the grounding moral center in this universe of superhero pretense. Man, I really hope he gets a lot of screen time. Somehow he doesn't. To blame Superman for all these headshots, because if there's anything Superman needs, it's a gun. Superman shows up out of nowhere, because I guess he can sense when Lois is in danger. Don't give me that he was following the beacon correct. If he was really interested in all this, he'd already be there.
The world has been so caught up with what Superman can do that no one has asked what he should do.
What he should do?
Yeah. Jeff Goldblum's Jurassic Park quote. I should be ashamed. If I had a nickel for every time I fingered a bullet while naked. We'll just assume Clark took his phone.
Have 1 nickel.
Because otherwise, Superman is addicted to smartphones.
Yep.
Even in a different language, the pronoun game never ceases to hilariously confuse. I mean, how do you build this luxurious bachelor pad without
Bachelor? I see what they did there.
Either need to pay off or kill. My biggest issue with any Batman story. Someone explain to me how Alfred and Bruce alone designed and built this shit, please.
Right. I actually like that he had a voice modifier. That was actually kind of cool. Right. Right.
Wayne really only got interested in this guy after he helped destroy a whole city. Maybe these eggs would be in better shape, but holy shit, you have a wall of wrenches and tools just off the kitchen and behind the TV and next to your upside-down bike. Jesus, Matthew McConaughey.
Probably.
Child predator later was assaulted in prison. Many believe the mark of the Bat brand in prison.
I actually thought that was kind of cool. that the Batman would
So
mark
to make
people.
that observation after that huge sample size of one person got beat up in prison? Don't child molesters usually get beaten in jail anyway? I smell manufactured tension.
Manufactured
Welcome to
tension.
LexCorp, which apparently rebuilt Metropolis in 18 months based on tons of money, hard work, and
Lex
either
Luthor can't
dragon
shoot.
tears of unicorn angels or the aliens from Jupiter Ascending. Nerdy Lex is introduced, being nerdy on the basketball court, yet still nailing a three-pointer like Steph Curry.
No, Steph Curry would have not. No, he would have switched that. I actually wanted to punch Lex Luthor in the face. That's how good of a performance he did.
I'm glad this guy helpfully underlined and boxed mentions of Superman on these newspaper headlines, or else he might have gotten them confused with articles about Captain America or Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Superman's task is not to pick Superman twisting Zod's neck. But
Right.
It's kind of hard to curve and rock.
Right.
Sports thing. Because newspaper
Sports.
writers play musical chairs with the kinds of stories they write on a daily basis.
That's true.
Sky. Barry White's editorial style is to literally dictate headlines to his writers and ask them to write stories that matter. I like Jesse Eisenberg, but this Lex Luthor is too Jesse Eisenberg. Is it our
True,
kryptonite
true.
Scalpel? How does Lex know he needs a fingerprint? Who the f knows? He just knows.
He just knows.
9.5 weeks. Looks like basically everyone has been breaking Fight Club's first 2 rules.
Never talk about Fight Club.
In Gotham. Other breaking news. Water. Wait.
Okay, Barry White is basically just a dick. Just
Yes, he is.
About a vigilante in Gotham as completely unnewsworthy while asking for an update on a story about football. Why can't both stories be interesting to the public?
I'm blocking the import license for your mail.
Something I could have just called to tell you.
Yep.
Whatever you
Phone
like.
call.
Take a bucket of piss and call it Granny's peach tea.
Aside from being a fantastically stupid line, it's made even worse by only being here to give us some kind of supposed payoff later at the hearing. But most
Right,
of all,
right.
What does that even mean? Are you the bucket of piss in this analogy? Also, surprisingly,
Basically, all
Granny's peach tea
politicians
was
are a
the
bucket
only
of
company
piss.
that turned down a promotional tie-in with Batman v Superman. Oh, this is a dream. In any other movie, the slow motion would have served as well.
Right.
The dream sequence is necessary to show how fucked up Bruce is, but including yet another jump scare is necessary to show what an asshole this movie is.
So true.
You belong in it.
It's racist.
Bruce Wayne can't break into Lex Luthor's house. Bruce Wayne might have to.
Yeah.
He's being invited.
How
Ooh.
fortuitous, and not as exciting. A movie that would have been much better than this is given mere Easter egg treatment. Because that's fine. Who's that?
Right.
Seriously? Clark Kent
Who's
doesn't
that?
know who
Really?
Bruce Wayne is? Get out of here. This room that no one should enter is easily accessible by simply pushing open the door.
The bathroom was down here.
Bruce Wayne dares to try this, and she pretends to believe it, and she
Pretends.
got away with it. All of which is ridiculous. After
True,
following
true,
him and
true.
Checking on him and hearing his flimsy-ass excuse, this Luthor security chick leaves him alone in the computer room. What the
Right?
I like how Clark heard Bruce's radio communications, but did nothing
Nothing
to
to
investigate.
invest, yeah.
Superman is lazy.
Yep.
Bruce Wayne meets Clark Kent.
Lex Luthor knows why this would be a momentous occasion, but God help
Right.
you if you want an explanation for why he knows what nobody else does.
Yeah. Like Clark Kent doesn't really matter, you know, unless he knew he was Superman.
Again, I have no idea if it was the script, the director, or the actor who decided this character needed to be this far over the top, but it was a bad decision. Okay, she took his thing and obviously wants him to know, because she hangs around to get caught staring at him right outside the door. But then she
Right.
leaves without telling him anything. So who gives? This is whack-ass behavior. Superman Jesus.
Hey, it doesn't matter. It's Gal Gadot. All sins are
Who would have sourced
forgiven.
on that statistic, do you know?
On this earth, every act is a political act.
Even
Only 'cause
the
people
international
make it.
blogger,
It's-
are there no
it's kinda
journalists and
dumb.
experts left in this reality willing to go on cable news, or is this the movie just giving finger to the internet community that dislike Man of Steel? I'm glad Superman saved these asteroids, but this scene is really pessimistic about the state of space travel and successful rocket launches. Using
That's
Neil
true.
deGrasse Tyson for your own personal projects. This family literally managed to get to the roof with their bodies and some white paint, and that's it. No sandwiches or nothing. While I'm
Right.
not sure that one can of paint would be enough to paint this
It's not,
giant
no.
Superman logo, I'm more concerned with the logic these people used. Hey, there's a flood. Everyone get to the roof, and someone grab some paint so we can make a giant Superman logo on the roof that if he somehow happens to be in the area saving lives, he won't miss. Again, another
True,
instance
true.
of cool storyboard trumping logic in a Snyder film. Then Superman fucking hovers for a few seconds, doubtless confused by the huge white logo, before actually saving these poor assholes. This
Right.
guy, who just got thrown in jail for defacing the Superman statue and making terrorist threats, gets to have a meeting with the senator instantly without any security.
Yeah, no, that is an issue.
Even though it is ridiculous, Clark was told to write about football, and he's doing the right thing by writing about the Gotham Bat, this should have gotten him fired.
True.
Who cares about Clark Kent taking on the Batman?
He's right, they care about Superman taking on the Batman. This movie titled Batman v Superman has very little.
Is that
Right.
stealing if you steal from another thief?
Yes, Bruce Wayne's
Yeah.
decryption software moves at the same pace as my YouTube uploads. Luckily, this decryption will last years long
That's
enough
true.
for only fucking
I
unnecessary
watched an entire
third
basketball
Batman
game
dream
to
sequence.
upload a video
And the guy
while
who's a crush on
while
Batman
doing a
hero
video.
decides instead to run up to Batman to shake his hand, I guess? was
Right,
told by
yeah,
Batman is
no.
knocked unconscious during his own dream. And when he wakes up from that dream, he's going to have another cryptic dream about a visitor from an unknown future.
yeah.
He is seriously trying to outdream Inception. I'd just like to know how Bruce is hallucinating the Flash right now, giving him important information and advertising
Right.
a standalone movie all at once. Does Bruce have soothsaying powers?
Right.
Bruce's nightmares lasted exactly as long as his computer's decryption process.
Super convenient.
1% chance that these are going to be right to take as an absolute certainty.
Math is not
It's
one
an
of Bruce's
absolute
strengths.
certainty.
What does he do? Why do you continue to employ him? Batman
Right.
harpoons this car, which he would drag around for a little while until knowing exactly how to unhook it so that it would land
No.
on another car hiding behind a trailer. Something he definitely knew was going to happen when he harpooned the car in the first place. Superman, who definitely knew some shit was going down here tonight, didn't bother to simply talk to Batman before all this started. Essentially, you're telling me he's omniscient enough to be here. He's omniscient enough to save a rocket from an explosion, for Christ's sake, but decided to enter the scene at this very moment because it's better for the drama.
I think I fell asleep in this part of the movie, actually. Yeah, be honest with you.
It takes an hour
For
and
real.
4 minutes for Batman to be Superman. In a much more realistic feeling movie, this Batcave entrance will somehow top Burton and Schumacher for silliness.
How do we determine what's good?
Question the makers of this movie clearly never asked themselves.
Yep.
Superman visits Kansas at
DC in
the
general, but I mean, this movie was alright.
I'm still not sure how blowing away a whole bunch of dudes with special bullets is supposed to implicate Superman. So
Right.
The story reeks of bullshit.
But how could they know that he'd show up in the middle of the desert?
Lois asks a very good question
That is never answered,
In
yeah.
fact, the only thing she's concerned about in this revelation is that Superman is going to show up at the Capitol building, and she suspects something's about to go down. But the
Right.
how does Superman know to show up in the right place question is better left answered by other movies in the Justice League franchise once the screenwriters come up with a good enough excuse. How do
Right.
you know when she'd spot the label on her glass to be able to time this bomb blast? You know, it's not that Superman is angry, it's just that he's disappointed. The movie skips
Yeah.
over what would have been a much more entertaining Batman breaks in a LexCorp scene to give us Superman walking through the Capitol in the court. How does Lex
Yeah,
know
that's
that
true.
Superman's
It's
walking
off-screen
through the
badassery is, I think, what it's called.
And it not only won't kill him, but will do something amazing to the body of Zod. Lex is not wicked enough, but I wonder why he struggles against Superman and Batman at all, actually. Even though he's at the front door using Zod's fingerprints, Lex only has to press his own palm on the receiver to get the ship to respond. He's telling
Right.
Bruce's CrossFit routine is the fourth most enjoyable part of this movie. Bruce is addicted to weights.
Yeah. You gotta throw the weights to show your power, though.
But why?
Right.
I feel like this movie has skipped over some integral parts of storytelling here. Just accept this, just accept that. You came here to make Doomsday fine. This water-based Kryptonian fucking Star Trek replicator of all knowledge and science? Yeah, get hard. I really hate it. It's stupid that it exists, and even stupider that Luthor figures it all out. Okay, so with a little bit of Luthor's
Lots of
blood
F-bombs
mixed
there.
with Zod's dead body and some sort of DNA pool of justice, Lex will be able to make a monster out of it. Who knew the spaceship had this kind of ability? Why would a spaceship have this kind of ability? Set of
Plot
Superman
convenience,
movies
what else?
with Dead fathers giving Clark advice. No, you don't. You're dead. Superman had the same internal radar for Dawn that he seems to have for Lois. Yeah,
Right.
I'll set my bat booby trap right here, blocks if not miles from the start of my fight with Superman, because I know for a fact I can direct the fight back to this spot for a whammy. Ladies and gentlemen, Gotham and Metropolis are a mile apart.
A mile apart,
Also,
wow.
it is just across the bay, but while Gotham is having torrential rain and storms, the weather in Metropolis is just fucking peachy. Innocent danger
That's
in the
true.
movies. Or later in this climax, when trapped in a box, Superman hears it above all the noise of the world. Lois is kidnapped, Superman hears nothing.
He's nothing.
Only the shortest distance between me two.
Have I mentioned how much I hate this version of Lex Luthor? Because I do.
I wanted to punch him in the face. I'll say that over and over
Also,
again.
FYI, we are right at the start of the film's climax with still an hour left to go.
Right, yeah, this is a
He can
long
hear her
movie.
falling, but he couldn't hear her being kidnapped the last 30 minutes of her life. What a selective power.
True.
Superman just leaves
It's called
Lois
plot
What we
convenience.
call God depends upon our tribe, Clark Joe.
Superman
Right.
lets Lex talk long enough for Lex to reveal he's got Clark's mom.
Yeah, why don't you just punch him in the face? Right, yeah, exactly.
God
Yep.
versus man.
Oh, come on.
Martha.
Convenient lightning
Do I
strikes in the
consider
background,
this
too.
Martha foreshadowing, considering what comes later? Great
That's so
foreshadowing?
true.
Really? Also, Lex goes to the trouble to make individual Polaroids because scrolling through pictures on his phone would take too long.
It's true.
Don't you know? I mean, you seem to find Lois no problem. Do you only have a homing beacon on her? Lex
Right.
knew to make these files almost like teaser trailers. It's amazing their marketing department. Looks like Miles Dyson still hasn't learned his lesson about not creating Terminators, even after he died in the second
The
movie.
second movie.
Get the heliport. Put it on the goddamn roof.
Okay, even though it's weird that the helipad isn't already
Because
on the roof,
adding
how different
extra
would it make?
words like
Talk
goddamn
about Batman's plan.
and fucking and all that, all the other extra words is totally necessary in crises like this.
There are numerous problems with this, though. First off, did Bruce forget that Superman was in hiding after the Capitol building bombing? Did
Yes, he
think
did,
that
like
this
everyone
bomb was
else
going to
did.
lure him out? Second off, this plan wasn't even going to work until Lex kidnapped Martha and told Superman to go fight Batman. There's an alternate
Right.
history of the movie where Batman lies in wait for Superman and he never shows up, like that date I had in college. And we had plans, Melissa.
We had plans,
When
Melissa.
did these assholes learn each other's secret identity? Was it
Right,
Parker?
yeah.
Did they just assume?
Oh,
But
yeah,
here's the
that's a
rub.
good
Lex
point.
Luthor also has to know that both Superman and Batman know each other's secret identities for his plan to work. If Lex tells Superman to kill
True.
Batman, and if Batman isn't lying in wait for Superman at this moment, then Superman has to find Bruce Wayne, and that's if he knows Batman is Bruce. That's a lot of ifs.
It is a lot of ifs.
Understand.
You will find that Superman will waste a lot of time with the listen to me's and you don't understand, instead of just saying what the problem is. Also,
Right.
what these machines
It's
know who we're
communication
supposed to
issues,
be.
right?
Wow, shiny, excitement. Oh good, more of this
You're right.
Kryptonite, the unfortunate repetitive writer's crutch that plagues nearly all Superman movies.
Yeah.
How much does this miss diminish Superman's powers? We have no idea.
Kryptonite
and we
ex
don't have to
machina.
assume it's enough to make a Batman-Superman
Not right,
fight,
Rio.
which I would think would mean a lot. If he's this debilitated by the kryptonite gas, just kill his ass right now. What are you waiting
Right.
for? Oh yeah, that kryptonite gas. It wears off apparently, even though it's completely inside Superman's face. But
Yep.
even though it wore off, Batman can stop Superman? I'm confused.
And rip it off, rip it off, rip it
Wayne
off.
in pain chooses mainly to complain. Oh, look, Batman is
He's a
fully
rapper.
able to lead the battle to the
Got
spot,
bars.
Even though that's goddamn impossible. It might be the stupidest thing in this movie, which is saying something.
Kill Martha!
God damn it. First off, who calls their mother by their real name in this situation? Just make it the biggest scene in the whole movie.
Plus
Second off,
5.
God
Well, come on,
damn it.
plus 5
This
for
time
that. Come
Bruce
on.
will have mother's name Martha. Batman decides to let Superman live.
Yep,
And
there it is.
Damn it, third. Martha is a common name.
Common name, yep.
Martha is a common name. You're telling me that if
Martha.
you mention of Martha, Batman gets all sentimental? Martha Farkers? Yeah. We heard
Martha.
Thomas the comedian Wayne say Martha out loud earlier in the movie. We saw
Right.
the earlier dream sequence, this movie's 17th such occurrence, where it showed Martha Wayne's tombstone. We know
Right.
his mother's name is Martha. Get on with it. Just in case this movie isn't long enough for you, we got a recap of the first 5 minutes. Exactly.
It's his mother's name.
It took Lois Lane to fly here in a helicopter for some reason to finally tell him that. Really, that's Lois's only function for flying out here is for stupid like this. Don't worry, it gets stupid.
Yes, it does.
Now
Get
that
down.
Superman suddenly comes up with the words he could have easily said before all the fighting started.
Beat me to my dog. Hold up.
Damn, this is pretty bad. I'm removing 3 sins in this movie, understanding Batman action than any previous, even though that's not really close enough.
Rio.
Sin
Did he just add 3?
This is the only moment of levity in the entire film. And that
Right.
makes it worth a sin of omission.
Sin of omission.
Suddenly turns stupid and throws this crypto spear into this water, thinking that over time no one will ever find it,
Right.
and so that the movie will have an ex machina once Doomsday shows up.
The devil will do it.
This is some convenient ass timing here. He
Yes.
just found out his original plan failed, but his backup plan is literally 3 seconds from powering up.
Blood of my blood.
Superman just stands around while he waits for Luthor to do the next thing, instead of throwing him around the world 50 times or just taking a jet.
Born to destroy you.
But how? You just cut yourself and put Zod's body in.
Rio.
Do I care? Let's just get this shit over with already. Oh, good. More of this shit.
Right. More exploding. Hey, it's Gal Gadot.
Downtown port, it's nearly empty.
Bull. It's funny how this movie in Civil War suddenly started caring about all the destruction their heroes were causing. And then
Right.
suddenly absolutely sure, even though it's impossible, that no one or hardly anyone is in the air. Wonder Woman is getting on a plane and sees the super fight on the news, but no airplane I've ever been on gave me live television on the monitors prior
And you
to
need
the
to sit.
breakup, so
There you
this
go,
is
good boy.
old. And this doesn't even look like first class.
Strikers Island, east of Metropolis.
That's uninhabited.
Of course it is.
Convenient.
And I know that because I'm sitting in an office and we've tried one thing together.
I gotta get it to chase me. Back to the city.
There's no voice. Where's the voice modifier?
Or you could just fly there, get it, and fly back.
Right.
Either way, really. But go ahead with your he has to chase me. Sure, I'm glad they rebuilt Metropolis, so that Doomsday can destroy Metropolis.
It's like why anyone
Wonder Woman's
rebuilds
first
anything in
list to stop
superhero
all the
movies.
Doomsday Kryptonian laser beams in the world, even when
Right.
the total area of said lasers eclipses the area of said bracelets. Also, Wonder Woman Ex Machina. She just
Right.
got off the plane, was able to dress up, get to the scene, and know exactly what to do just in time. Also,
She's-
the fight
she's a
Wonder Woman
boss,
saw
though,
was
so.
happening in Metropolis, and this is now happening in Gotham. So, you movie.
They're 1 mile apart. It's fine.
Even though Lois has no idea who Doomsday is or what he does, she gets the bright idea that maybe they need that crypto spear after all.
Maybe.
Bring him back to the city.
The port is abandoned.
Yeah, everywhere is abandoned. We get it.
Yep.
I thought she was with you.
Really, Bruce, you've seen her and interacted with her a half-dozen times at this point. What is this line except scripted hilarity that doesn't square with the script? And despite
Right,
numerous
right.
other
It's
pieces of
a forced
architecture
joke.
falling down in this pool with Lois, she survives this. It's actually
Yeah.
hard to believe after seeing Wonder Woman's shield and bracelets perform miracles that she doesn't have a weapon that can just end this fool.
It's got the utility belt. The Wonder Woman utility
This
belt.
movie, Superman can't just javelin this thing into Doomsday's heart. He has to crouch into him to do it, so that the
Right.
movie can have its fake death scene. Oh
Right.
no, Superman is dead. I hope I can last until the next movie.
I was actually kind of bummed out about that, but then, you know, he comes back.
Part of the movie.
Spoiler.
Looks like Superman with glasses died on the same night as Superman, and still no connection. Can we even get a Steve Buscemi scene where he's living in an apartment surrounded by video screens, soda cans, and beef jerky, where he makes the connection? I mean, Jesus. It's
There's-
a movie funeral, so definitely add some bagpipes. Superman was so Scottish.
Yes, he was.
Actually, you ended up not killing him like you had planned. Then, when you promised to save his mom, you did that too, in spectacular fashion.
Right.
So you're good here, bro.
That's true. That is true.
We will.
Just not with this movie. I guess Batman got permission from the warden to do this electric light show and
Right.
branding thing he's about to do. Just knocked out the guard to do it. Either way, this is pretty unbelievable.
True.
He's found us.
Cool. You know what? There's no way Lex had yet another monster in mind after making
Right.
Doomsday, coming up with the plan to get Batman and Superman to fight. You know that last
Right.
10 minutes you just went through trying to make us think Superman was dead, especially when you're trying to set up a Justice League movie? Yeah, that was a total waste.
Yep. 174 sins. Death.
Nothing new, you know, but I'm not dead. He says he's not dead, yes, he is.
Says he's not dead.
Well, he will be soon, he's very ill. I'm getting better. No, you're not.
What is... boom. And boom. Right.
You can't stay down here, Alfred.
As I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives, every wife has 7 sacks, every sack has 7 cats.
You're a Lebowski, I'm a Lebowski. That's the
What? It's just the last time this was here, it was being signed.
Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve
No, you have to do that for the Justice League movie. Rio! Alright, so yeah, that was that. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty funny. They had some good moments, and you know, just that whole Martha thing, man. Like, for me, I would rate this movie, and I'm pretty generous with my movie ratings. I'm at like, I'd give this one a 7, 7.5, you know, something like that. But I mean, it was an enjoyable movie. If you turn your brain off and just watch them blow a bunch of stuff up, like I like to do with these movies, they're fun to do. So yeah, with that being said, if you like my my reaction, go ahead and hit the like button. If you didn't, that's fine. This dog is really nice, but my other one's mean, so I'll send him after you if you didn't like my video. No, but seriously, like, subscribe, and on top of that, have an awesome day. The Olympics are on right now, so go watch the USA kick some butt. Yeah. Wanna say something, Rio?